Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Ab Fab. My name is Denise and just welcome to my makeup channel for mature working women. That's right, working women like myself. And I really thought it would be kind of fun to just go from basically drab to fab. So if you're just wanting to see, this is not going to be a swatch party because there's tons of videos out there like that. It is just going to be me talking to you and just kind of getting ready. It's going to be that kind of a video. So without further ado, let's get into the drab to fab. You have got me at the most drab that I am. I am like clean, clean, clean faced. The first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning time is slap on a good lip balm. Now, I happen to really enjoy this lip balm in particular, but there's lots of great lip balms on the market, so please don't feel like you're locked into just one lip balm. So I love to just kind of apply that all over my lips just before I'm kind of getting everything ready. And then, if you haven't seen any of my videos, I also like on a clean face just to give it a little freshen up, and I love this. But I am going to freshen up my face with this fresh Vitamin Nectar Antioxidant Glow Water. It's just chock full of antioxidants, and of course it has all kinds of like vitamin A and vitamin C from fruit complex. I always feel really good when I can sort of start the day off with just like a nice, dewy, fresh, and reasonably moisturized face, because I find certainly in winters, if you're in Canada, then your skin's going to get a lot drier in the winter, and also when you're, you know, the mature beauty, just skin is a little drier in general, so you really have to make sure to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I'm going to start off with just a really nice, I've been loving some of the hydrating facial primers or makeup primers, but this one is by Juice Beauty, and Juice Beauty just happens to be one of the makeup lines I absolutely love. It is called the Phyto-Pigments Illuminating Primer, and it is just a really, really nice, slightly luminescent primer, but it's very moisturizing, and I love it. It's been working for me. I've been using it for a little while now, so that's really nice, and I'm going to sort of, you know, assume that part of the reason my skin looks so fresh and not oily but dewy is because I am using that Juice Beauty Phyto-Pigment makeup primer. So that's really, really nice. The under eye concealer that I love the most, I would have to say, is the Tarte Shape Tape. I know, big surprise, right? So I just kind of like dab it along. And really, I kind of just follow just basically the lines that I have there just underneath. That's basically what I'm trying to do with the concealer. And then just kind of in the areas that I get a little redness. Yeah, that sort of thing. So that's about as much concealer as I do, and I just like to blend it out. So the foundation that I have on hand, and that is usually my go-to everyday foundation for work, would be the Infallible Pro Glow by L'Oreal, and this is the color 202. So again, if you miss any of these shades, if you're a similar color to me, then I will list them down below in the description box. And I just really like this. This is like a medium coverage semi-matte formulation, and it's just really, really good. You don't need a lot, but it is also totally, totally blendable. And, you know, I just love it. Foundation brush I'm using, I can't talk today, is the Morphe M439. I love it. It's just really lovely and soft and dense, and just gives really good coverage. So I'm just applying that now. So you've probably heard many people say that your brows are not twin sisters, they're more like cousins. Definitely is the case. They're certainly not twin sisters. My favorite brow product to just kind of give it an even looking brow is this, which is Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. I believe this is in 0203. It's got a great spoolie on one end, and then it has this beautiful, beautiful finite little tips, so you can really get those feather-like simulated hair kind of strokes to it. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go into the actual eyeshadow look now. Yes, I'm one of those crazy people that still likes to do the eyeshadow before I do the rest of the face. For my eyeshadow base is using the MAC Painterly Pot. Yes, I used it as an eyeshadow primer for years, you know, when that was kind of all the rage. And then I got into the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish eyeshadow primer. I used the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I've liked all those, and now I am back again. A light color correcting powder, something like the Guerlain Meteorties, which is what I love to use, and this is the number 2. I just go right to the bottom where there's a little extra powder, take it on the brush, and I mean so much that you can barely see it. I have just been loving this eyeshadow palette, and might I say, I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes in my collection, and I find them all very good for different reasons. But of course, I bought this to support Tati Westbrook. It is just absolutely beautiful. It has this incredible weight to it. So probably not the best for travel, not that I would travel with this. And these amazing eyeshadows. There's 24 eyeshadows in total. We have 6 different color stories, and we have 4 different finishes. And they basically range from your mattes to your sequin to your metallics to your glitters. And I have used them all, and they are all beautiful, but they do require some techniques, some of them. Certainly the sequins, which I don't know that I've ever tried a sequence type of formulation before, but this particular sequence is really beautiful because it does have reflect in it. I'm going to kick it off by using Aura and the matte shade as my base. And I love doing that, basically laying it all down, and I'm going to just put that all over the actual lid. So let me put down the palette. I will again insert the actual eyeshadow, and I'm just going to put this all over just the actual lid itself. Okay, so now I have done that, I want to take now, if you have a fluffy a shading brush that's in your eyeshadow collection or your eyeshadow brush collection, and this one is the MAC 217. It's just my go-to shading brush for almost all of my shading in the crease jobs. So we're going to go with that. I'll put the mirror down. I'm going to grab this now, and now I'm going to go right over here to Soothe. I'm just going to pick it right up. I just go straight in with my brush like this, not on the side, tap that off, and then you have some pigment on there, and then start blending. Usually I kind of like want to just look down a little, and I want to start just kind of on the outside, and then kind of want to start to just very small circles. I want this to be really light and soft, and then kind of like start to bring it over kind of in an arc sort of fashion. So anyways, again, just outside, and then just nice and slowly starting to not drag, but to buff that color kind of in, just kind of like, almost like a gradient effect. Then you want to decide, sorry, my hair is always messy. You want to decide what is the next color you want to go to. And in this case, I'm actually even going to step it up by warming it a little bit more on the outer third, and I'm going to go with this beautiful pumpkin. that is called Story. Same brush, dipping it straight down because this is like a spice pumpkin. It's orange. So again, a little goes a long way. And now I'm just going to like almost close my eyes and I'm just going to tap it and kind of like right at the lash line and then bring it up. Almost like a 45-degree angle. So I'm just kind of tapping it, and then once I meet the kind of crease here, I'm just going to buff that in. Now, what I love to take is again a different clean, but it's a blender brush. So you can see that how they're different, right? When you have a shading brush, which is a little bit more fluffy, and you have the blending brush. So this one is one of the Morphes. It doesn't have a number on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to now just take Aura, but I'm going to go into the sequin color. So I was telling you how I really love the sequins, but in order to do that, I want it just to stay and kind of get that reflect, the benefit of the reflex. So I don't want to go in with a dry brush and then put it all over and buff it off, because then you'll lose all of the little sparkles. So I have my Gerard Cosmetics, and I am very happy to just leave my actual discount code down below, just so you know I don't make any money or commission off of it. It basically goes towards points, and then I actually can purchase some more cosmetics for my makeup channel. But it is ABFAB30, and any regular time you go on the website where there's no sales, then you'll get 30% off the actual retail price. So it's a really, really great. So I'm going to take this, which I love. Again, Gerard Cosmetics. And I'm going to go flat, and I'm just going to tap it on the pan. And I'm going to pick up, oh, that beautiful, beautiful color. And I'm going to now, not the outer corner, but right where that line is. So now I'm going to take a brand new, a very fluffy brush. This is a beautiful Tarte shaping brush, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of the Soothe, but a tidge bit more of the Story, that pumpkin. I mix the two together, tap it off, and now I'm just going to make sure that it is nicely blended. So it all just looks like it goes together. It will be a big surprise if you watch this video or watch this channel that I love, 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 love the NYX Wonder Stick. And it is a dual-ended stick. And what I'm after is this. This is like beautiful. This is like the perfect, perfect contour stick for fair-skinned. It just goes on. It's a cream product. You go like that. It is not dirty. It is not ruddy. And it takes very little effort to just blend. So that's what we're going to do. Now I'm going to take one of my favorite eyeliner pencils. You'll see in a minute really how pathetically small it is. Here it is here. Look, this is how much I literally have left. I love it. This is the Urban Decay 24/7, and this is in the color, I believe, Stag. And I will try to show it to you. Black, brown, and it just provides a nice soft definition to the eyes. And I'm going to take this tiny little detail Morphe brush right here. And again, I'm going to go in with a little setting spray. That. And I'm going to take the most perfect inner corner highlight that ever existed. And it's a wet brush, so you just have to take that, and I'm going to just hit the inner corner. I'm going to curl my eyelashes with this. If you haven't seen it, I just got this. I put it in my last video, so I will definitely put a link to it if you haven't seen it. But nothing makes me happier than to be around sparkle and shiny. And if you're like me, then please give it a big thumbs up down below so that I'm not the only crazy person when it comes to glitter and rhinestones and everything shiny. So this is the perfect Tarte eyelash curler for me. So I'm just going to get that on there. The Essence mascara. This is the sculpting one, I believe. It's the purple and black one. There's also another one which has the green and black. And what I like about it is it just gives me the right amount of length and volume I need. And it has this great curved brush with the real bristles to it. Say what? Fantastic. Okay, so that is that. Like, tell me how pretty that is, right? I'm going to start now, or I'm going to finish kind of the face part with the actual blush. And this blush it's the collab with the Madison Miller and the Ofra Cosmetics, and this is All You Need Is Love. Oily. Oli. All you need is love. You get it? I don't know. I'm not a follower of Madison Miller, but I assume that Ollie could possibly be a dog. And my favorite blush brush is this one that I got 3 years ago in an Estee Lauder bonus purchase, makeup kit. It is like the perfect blush brush. So I'm going to just take a little product there, tap it off, and I'm just going to very lightly tap, 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 tap. That's about as much as I want to do for the actual blush. I don't want it to be overpowering because that's the look I'm going for. So now I'm going to do the lips. It's one of my probably #1 favorite products by Gerard Cosmetics. I've got a couple that I pull that I use all the time. I have more than a couple, but these are my 2 favorites. So this lip pencil by Gerard Cosmetics is in the color Sugar and Spice. Sugar and Spice. Please, nobody come for me if I'm wrong, but I think it's in the color Sugar and Spice. And then this one is my favorite. See how they have color coordinated ends. This one is in the color Nude. And why I like this this lip liner so much is because it is beautiful in pigment and soft and creamy, so it doesn't tug or skip when you're actually lining your lips, but it stays on. It's really nice. So I'm going to use this. This is in the color Nude by Gerard Cosmetics. That looks great, and that probably can't purchase this, but it is an amazing matte cream lipstick. It's like a berry mauve color. It's the makeup company. It's called Glow. I've never seen it. Maybe you can get it online. Color French Kiss, and I like to just pat it on. Then I go like this with my ring finger. That gives a nice diffuse look. Not done, because I like to be extra. And I'm going to take probably one of my most favorite soft everyday pink liquid lipsticks. And this is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and the pink one, the really pink one. And these smell amazing. And I'm going to put the soft pink just in the center and just by the Twin Peaks. Because I want to add now a little extra bling to this everyday look, because we're going from drab to fat. 2 of my very favorite highlighters here, and I have quite a few, so it's very challenging for me to actually narrow it down to these 2, but these 2 I love in a kind of an everyday soft pink look. This is the Hourglass Incandescent Strobe Light, and this is in the color Ambient. It is just like a soft pink ethereal glow from within, very subdued, which is like a cult classic if you're a highlighter fanatic like myself. This is the Wet n Wild, the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. I'm going to go for uber blinding. So on my face, and I'm going to wet it. That's the trick. So I'm going to take this, the coconut, the Slay All Day Coconut by Gerard Cosmetics, and I'm going to spray that all over my face. Not to mention it helps to set everything. So I'm going to just take that now while I have a little moisture to the face. And then I just zhuzh the hair and I put on my earrings. You've gotten the look. I love these little turquoise earrings with these French closures. Great turquoise necklace. And the lips look good. I'm going to hit it with probably my favorite lip gloss of all time, hands down, Urban Decay Hi Fi Shine. I think this is in, I don't know, Fireball. It is glorious. I'm going to just put it on the middle. It's got this beautiful minty sort of freshness to it. And there you go, you guys. Hope that you enjoyed this video. This is Drab Too Fast. I'm going to have to try edit this very long video down. Once again, welcome to all of my new subscribers. I can't tell you how excited I am that I've just got a new bunch of subscribers. Brand new. I'm so excited to have you here. As I always say at the end of all of my videos, I hope that you all have an absolutely fabulous week. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.